How did you use media technologies in the construction and research, planning and evaluation stages? Well, in terms of research and planning, mainly I used the blog to show I used the blog to show my research. This I felt was really useful, as I could show the 3 different short films that I had researched, and the way I portrayed it was by showing the conventions that I did like, the conventions that I didn't like, and how I felt that the research that I did will help me in my film. With things such as single frame credit sequence, or having just 1 or 2 characters, these I felt were conventions that were important in short films and that I felt I really wanted to include in mine. And this I could portray this using the blog by better illustrating the film that I've researched, what I picked out from it and what I liked from it, and what I feel that I won't have in my film, or it's not something that I feel would be useful to my film. In terms of the construction stage, I got to use the camera, sound recorder and tripod, which is the basic equipment I needed for producing the film. At first, I felt that I didn't use the camera to the best of my abilities, or to the best possible way that I could. This is because in the beginning I was using the wrong lens. There was poor focus on the characters and it was more focused on their background. And as time progressed, I continued to build on this and I learned from my mistakes. Over time, as I continued to learn, when it came to even my final draft, I had the pop shield and I had a stabilized tripod and the correct lens on the camera, and also in terms of shot composition, I believe it had improved much better, because I shot the entire film from different angles, which enabled me, when it came to the editing stage, to better pick out which shots I like, which angle I feel is best in the scene or in the dialogue. This really helped me in terms of creating effects in the film, such as in the beginning I was trying out different effects, such as having black and white to show the flashback. The overall process of Adobe Premiere I felt was really easy, because I continued to develop my skills, and using things such as crossfades. These really helped me in creating my film to be more effective and to create a much more professional looking film than I did have in the beginning. In terms of the media technologies I use for the radio advert, I use Adobe Audition as editing software, which I felt, as it had quite a few similarities to Adobe Premiere, such as using the razor tool, or how you mix the sound when it comes to putting all the sounds together. Having similarities such as these really helped the learning process for me, as I eased in terms of learning how to use the software. This really helped me because it helped me to put more of my time in terms of focusing on the conventions that I could follow, such as through learning new features, such as voice compression and lowering the narrator's voice, which I felt were common conventions that were used in many of the radio adverts that I researched. Therefore, I felt having a lowered voice and compressing the voice, and also the audio clips I brought in from my film, really helped make the sound clearer and made the whole radio advert itself more effective in terms of portraying the message that you were supposed to portray. Therefore, I felt overall, in terms of the media technologies for the radio advert, I felt they were really useful, as my past experiences helped me in terms of learning how to effectively use the software to portray my radio advert and make a really effective radio advert than I would have previously done in the beginning of the course. I used Publisher, which I felt was really useful as well, because it helped me stay in conventions of print products, such as using the margin lines or following the rule of thirds, which overall helped me create a really good looking article, and it really looked more like a magazine, because in the beginning I was going for more of a newspaper look. In terms of the evaluation stages, I used Prezi, which I thought was really useful because I could have the video content, I could have the images, I could also have sound overall into this one presentation that really helped me like better portray my entire film as a whole and really have a more effective evaluation piece. Therefore, I've used my media technologies to really help me produce a better final product in terms of the poster, in terms of the review article, the film itself, and my evaluation.